7 sorority sisters, Katie, Vicky, Liz, Jeannie, Diane, Morgan, and Stevie, celebrate their graduation ceremony at their sorority house, located at the far end of a sorority row. Their celebration is interrupted by their domineering house mother, Mrs. Slater, who denies the girls' plan to throw a graduation party. Angered, the girls devise a prank to get back at Slater, stealing her walking cane, placing it in the house's unused outdoor pool, and forcing her at gunpoint to retrieve it. After doing so, however, Slater startles Vicky, causing her to accidentally shoot Slater in the chest. In an effort to cover up their apparent murder, the girls reluctantly hide the body in the pool. At the ceremony, an unseen figure uses Slater's cane to stab a partygoer. Meanwhile, after finding guests attempting to enter the pool, the girls realize that if the pool lights are turned on, Slater's body will be revealed. Stevie goes into the basement to disable the breaker, where she is accosted and stabbed to death by the killer. Later, the pool lights are turned on, much to the girls' alarm, but Slater's body is nowhere to be found. Deciding that Slater must be alive, the girls begin searching for her after the party comes to a close. Morgan enters Slater's room, where the latter's body falls on her from the attic hatch. Vicky suggests hiding the body in the old cemetery. In the attic, Katie discovers children's toys and a dead caged bird. Morgan is subsequently stabbed with Slater's cane. Diane goes to an outlying garage to start the van to transport Slater's body, but is murdered by the killer, who soon after decapitates Jeannie. Meanwhile, Katie finds a medical alert tag on a necklace belonging to Slater. She calls the number and is put through to a drive. Beck, who comes to the house. The pair discover Stevie, Morgan, and Diane's bodies in the pool. Meanwhile, after finding Diane missing, Vicky and Liz drive to the cemetery without her to bury Slater's body. When they arrive, both girls are killed by the assailant. Dr. Beck accompanies Katie to the cemetery, where they find Vicky and Liz's bodies as well as Slater's still in the van. After returning to the house and forcibly giving Katie a sedative, drive. Beck reveals that Slater had a son named Eric, who was deformed and mentally underdeveloped due to an illegal fertility treatment he had given her. Dr. Beck uses Katie as bait so he can capture Eric and cover up his crime. Eric arrives and hacks drive Beck to death while Katie searches for Vicky's gun, which does not fire. She flees to the bathroom and finds Jeannie's severed head. Horrified, she climbs to the attic, where Eric attacks her. She shoots him repeatedly, only to realize the gun is loaded with blanks. She then uses a pin to stab Eric numerous times and he falls through the attic door to the floor below. Katie believes he is dead and rests from exhaustion. However, Eric opens his eyes.